Alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna share some of my experiences with y'all. And when I say experiences, I'm gonna say mostly the last 3 years,
go and
2
beat the
years and some
odds. They
change
don't
of my life.
understand me. I had to take it up
What I've
with
been
God.
going
They
through.
don't understand
Now,
me. I had to
if you
stand
already
up to the
following my
law.
channel,
They don't understand
you see
me.
that I
I
done
had to
started my
go and
little
lose it
series
all. They don't understand me. They don't understand
my
me, nigga.
enlightenment,
They
my
don't
golden child
understand me.
story, the path
They
to
don't
enlightenment.
understand me, nigga.
That's
They
all
don't
real.
understand me. They
That's all
don't
on my
understand me,
Facebook.
nigga. They don't understand me.
Now,
They don't understand
what I
me,
want to say
nigga. They don't
today
understand me. Grew up without my pop,
is
searching for
the
that
things that
love.
I learned.
Real reasons why I'm out here with the
Shit,
thugs. Learned early, I can't even trust
want
my
to say
blood.
during the week,
Thought I was tripping,
just
but
from
my
yesterday
sister
to
set me
today
up. I've been out here on a mission. I've
was
been
a hell of a
dodging
learning
prison. They've been
experience.
trying to put me in the
But
system. Take my position. I heard them voices
you
in my
know,
head, so I had to listen.
where can I start? Okay,
Made a decision,
I'ma
'cause only
start.
one was talking my vision.
I'm not
Told me stay
from
there
here.
and I
I'm
gotta
originally
be
from
here for my
California,
kids.
so
It's
growing
wicked
up in
out here.
California, I
I gotta
did
show them how to live.
me.
Fake love.
Going
I
to
never
school in
do
6th
that shit
grade, we
again.
learned about
Me and my bitch, we
ancient
gon'
Egypt.
ride it to the end.
As soon as we
I
start
had to
learning about
go
it, it
and
was
beat the
something that
odds.
hooked
They
me
don't
to
understand me.
Egypt.
I had to take it up
Now,
with
in
God.
7th
They
grade,
don't
I moved to
understand me.
Louisiana,
I had to stand up to
and I
the
come
law.
out here.
They don't understand me.
Don't nobody know nothing about Egypt.
They don't understand
They don't study
me.
it.
They
Woo
don't
woo woo.
understand me, nigga.
Well,
They
that
don't
that kind of
understand
throws me
me.
off
They
because
don't
now I was
understand
just
me,
into
nigga.
something
They don't
in the
understand me.
hieroglyphics
They don't
and
understand me,
all this
nigga.
other shit, and now I come out here and y'all don't even teach this type of shit. You know, we're not learning nothing out here but slavery in the history books. That's sad. So whatever happened, I was hooked to ancient Egypt from the time that I first learned about it. I used to call my little brother King Tut because he got a hook in the back of his head. So I used to call him King Tut all the time. And you know, just through life, I always stayed somehow referring back to ancient Egypt. Why, I don't know. But
I'm back in my zone. If them devils your friend, then I'm a fucking clone. I'm switching frequencies, bitch. I'm vibing on my own.
I go and beat the odds. They don't understand me. Okay, so I'ma just cut to the chase. My enlightenment. So ever since I've been going through that, I've been in jail. This time last year, was it last year, year before, 2018, I was in jail. They let me out in August. I went to jail January 10th, January 13th of 2018. I went to jail in Longview. What that is, Gregg County. I went to jail out there for running around in Walmart with my shirt off, knocking shit down. They got me on a warrant from out here. I was facing the gun charge. You feel me? So they picked me up. They got me on the warrant and took me to jail out there. They held me for like 28 days. During that 28 days, them people was doing whatever the fuck they could do to me. You feel me? I wasn't tripping because I was fighting back. I'm gonna fight back. I'm not gonna let you just whoop my ass. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. And you feel me? Like, they was tasing me. They had to tase me because I was in there, and you know I'm finna fight back. If you come in here with this sideways shit, I'm finna fight. I was bucking. I told him send the biggest guard in. This big motherfucker like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He damn near his size. I told him send his ass in here. I'm gonna beat him the fuck up and send him back out the door. He was scared of me. But you know, while I was in there, I was spaced out. So I never in my life that I can remember before then heard anybody speak on Elohim. So one day I woke up in the jail and my mind was gone. I done made a whole playground in here with my bunk, my mat, and they had a shower in there. And I was jumping around and shit. I'm thinking I'm Elohim and this is my world and I get to do what I want. And I'm jumping around on the mat like this is my world and I'm stomping on this bitch. But I was yelling to them people, I'm Elohim. Them people was tripped out. They was like, oh shit. That's when they really start trying to put the whooping on me and shit. I got scars from the tasers, man. Them people was hitting me with the taser. They hit that bitch. When that bitch burn out, they'll let it go. Hit that bitch again. Think I'm still up. I'm still up. And people was like, just lay down, let me get this out you. Why is y'all tasing me and shit though? Y'all smoking out my cell. I had all type of fights with them people in Gregg County over bullshit. I wasn't doing nothing to nobody. It took them to about 3 days before Caddo came to come get me. They finally moved me next door to another cell that had a working shower. The cell I was in didn't have a working shower. It was a whole dummy cell. But they moved me. As soon as they moved me, they brought a white boy in. The white boy doing the same shit I'm doing. He calling them all type of niggas and this and that, and he'll do this and he'll do that. These people ain't never touch him. And I'm asking them like, oh, y'all not gonna do nothing to him? But y'all did it to me? They never touched him. I done jumped off subject. But let me get back to what okay. So I got transported, expedited back to Caddo. Woo woo. You feel me? I come to Caddo. They put me in general population. They put me in there for, it was probably about 5, 6 o'clock when I got back there. It was right. People was just really eating dinner. So they put me back there. I ended up staying there. When I woke up in the morning, they called me to the desk. These people talking about I need to go see the psychiatrist. They send me over there. I'm thinking, all right, I'm finna go over here. Man, these people send me over there and lock my ass down in the psych ward. They tried to break me over there, you feel me? And them people over there was really nutso. Like, it was a nigga butt-ass nigga standing in the door jacking off and shit. You can't do nothing about that, you feel me? We know where we at. We know what's going on in here. It's some people actually that lost it. You feel me? But I wasn't one. So I'm in there. They made me stay in there for about a week on observation. I took that. That's nothing. That's time to myself. Even though I got 2 other people in my cell, one of them I enjoyed because I was trying to talk to him because he was going through the same shit before, and he ended up going to jail on my birthday, 2017. He went to jail while he was going through it. You feel me? And so they put me in the cell with him because they see that I know him. I came in talking to him or whatever, so they put us in the cell together. I'm in that bitch. I'm talking to him, trying to help him out. He's scared. He's still telling me he's scared of God. He don't want to talk about God. Woo woo. Well, all right, whatever. But I ended up doing 6 months in there fighting the charge, waiting for trial. You feel me? And like, I want to say like the week before I got released. Now my thing is, when I go to jail, I ain't got no homeboys. I don't care for homeboys. I ain't got no homeboys on the street like that. I got niggas I fuck with. You feel me? And I only fuck with them to a certain extent. But when you go to jail out here, it's homeboy shit. Everybody want to be with their homeboys and shit. I'm not from here, so I know I don't really have no homeboys, because when it come down to it, y'all flocking to who you grew up with. When I moved out here, I moved to the country. I moved to the woods. I had to make my way to the city. You feel me? I didn't grow up with y'all. So I know how this shit go. So I don't put my faith in niggas like that. But I was in there, so because I don't fuck around like that, even though I know people in that bitch, and yeah, I'm talking to niggas, but I don't really fuck around. So like a week or 2 before I ended up getting released, I'm doing a lot of meditating in there. That's the only place I can really meditate, because I don't want to be bothered no way, so it's easy for me to lay down, you feel me, and zone out. But I was doing a bunch of meditating. Every day I'm meditating. I tell my cellies, this is my cell. I've been in here. You feel me? That's the rules in jail. If you've been in this bitch, you feel me, then this is the way it's gonna go. You feel me? You go in the cell with somebody, if that's they cell, they been in there, nigga, they tell you the rules, you feel me? So I go in that motherfucker. They sending people in. I'm telling them, like, look, I go in, it's 2 people, I got 2 cellies. They scared of what I'm talking. They instantly check up out of there. One checked out a week later. Probably not even a week, probably about 4 days later. The other one sat around because he want to talk this 5%er shit with me and try to convince me. He sat around till he couldn't take it no more. You feel me? And then he got the fuck on. It's funny how he got on out of there, but whatever. You feel me? But so when they send other people in, I'm telling them how I do my shit. You feel me? Like, look, I meditate. I ain't gonna talk to you if you don't want to talk. Woo, 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 woo. You feel me? This is what it is, my nigga. I ain't got no problems with nobody. I ain't gonna even talk about being gang stalked in the white boy that they put in my cell. I ain't gonna talk about that right now. But I'ma say that all the meditating got me to a place. And when I say to a place, I guess I just mean to a place where I was balanced out and stable. You know, I wasn't hurting because I was in jail. I wasn't tripping over nothing because I knew I was gonna beat that. Woo, woo. I wasn't tripping. But I was asleep one night. And the most strangest shit happened. Like when I dream, if I don't switch dimensions, then I'm just in a black space. You feel me? And this night here, I was just in a black space. And I woke up in that black space. And when I wake up in the black space, I'm looking. And it was something like, I'm trying to think if I turned around or if I looked down and looked up. But whatever happened when I looked in front of me, it was a motherfucking a figure of fucking electricity, a light. I'm gonna say light. Let me say that. It was a figure of light. With my height, I'm 5'10", 5'11", down to 6 feet. You feel me? At my height, that motherfucker had to be. He was tall. But it was like soon as I laid eyes on him, the only thing he did was say, Amen-Ra. And when he said that shit, I jumped up out my sleep looking. I'm looking for him. I was looking for him like a motherfucker. I woke up laughing. I was like, and I took that, but I woke up and I took that as, okay, that's a sign. He trying to tell me something. So I couldn't put that together. You feel me? Up until now, I just been walking around and I talk about it every now and then. You feel me? I don't have an ancestor altar, but at the end of the day, I give all my praises to Amen-Ra, because at the end of the day, that all seeing, I belong to Ra. And that's something that I keep around. I got it hanging up in my house. I got a little necklace in my broke down ass Ford Explorer, you feel me? But I got the necklace. That's what I do. You feel me? I love that eye. And so I just been trying to sit back and think. Well, knowing that life is a test, yesterday I seen a situation I wasn't gonna act on because it ain't my business. It's not my business. It ain't got nothing to do with me, you feel me? So I sat back and watched it play out and shit. And then it was like God told me to go smoke my cigarette, so I stepped outside and I'm smoking. And the motherfucker said something that just didn't sit right with me. And so I had to react on it. I reacted as a man. As a real man, as a God, I reacted. Because I know how I gotta do people to make them understand me. You feel me? So I had to go out there and react and make the man look at me different. And then make him understand why I did what I did. And you feel me? But that was a test in itself. To see if I know how to control myself and my power. I passed that test. Because I am who I say I want to be. But then, after that, and everything got cool, the situation got out of hand just for me to get it back under control. You feel me? And so, I doubled back. And I talked to the man. I did what I had to do, what God told me to do. And I just went on about my business. So ever since then, I was sitting there and I was looking like, okay, what next? Because I see that was a test. So this morning, as I don't really sleep, but when I got up this morning, all right, hold on. When I got up this morning, I went to asking my ancestors and the Most High, like, you know, what next? Like, I see, I've been doing what you told me to do. I put the plays in for it, but what next? And I just been sitting here thinking, and then they fed me some shit from my past life. I was in the shower. I did my workout and shit this morning, got in the shower. And that's what it was. When I got in the shower, man, I start getting some shit about my past life. And it fucked me up. Because now I understand why I've been going through this the way I've been going through it. I've been going through it by myself. Them episodes is real. But I've been going through this by myself because of past lives. In a past life, I guess I was the one that went underground. When shit start getting serious, I said, fuck that. I'ma live. And I'ma live how I gotta live. Because I don't need y'all. I can make it off the land. And everybody else said, no, we can't make it like that. No, we can't make it like that. I can't do it. And y'all left me to do the shit by myself. And had a party after it. Came up and called yourself evolving the world, but y'all couldn't really evolve this motherfucker. I hope y'all got everything you wanted, all the riches and shit. Cause this time around, I came back and I fucked the world. I fucked the world. How? I went in the stock market. You couldn't kill me. Nigga, get rid of me, nigga. Everything I own is in the air. Nobody get nothing. To show y'all it ain't about the money with me. It's about the money, but it ain't about the money. This shit is about loyalty. And being loyal to where you come from in so many ways. This shit is straight NFL. Never forget the loyalty. This shit is rated gang, man. Mafia. Y'all niggas tripping. I'm finna blow. Let me say that. I'm finna blow. If you see this, make sure you tune back in at 12 o'clock a.m. when Chosen drop. My new hit single, Chosen, drops at 12 a.m. on all major platforms. All major platforms at 12 a.m. And then y'all tell me what y'all think about this world. Oh shit, this shit gonna be wild. But holla at me.